Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel where we are going to study different chapters of a mathematics in a very easy manner. I'll tell you, I'll solve the number of problems, I'll tell number of concepts in a very easy manner so that you can get the uh, complicated mathematics parts in an easy manner. Okay, so before starting with the complicated chapters in the mathematics, we are firstly in first video. This is my first video. So in first video, we will see the quite a simple chapter, the very simple chapter of a mathematics, and the name of this chapter is determinant. Okay, so here is the chapter, that is determinant. Now the high school level determinant is continued in the 11th 12th standard, and it will continue with the properties of a determinant, different properties we are going to see, and the application of determinant. So I'll cover all these things in my videos, but it is not possible to make one single video on the determinant, so I am going to make the number of presentation for a determinant. I'll cover 2 to 3 points in a single video so that you can understand it very easily. Okay, so I'll start with this chapter, determinant. Okay, so in this session we are going to see these 3 points. Now though you are a high school level student or 11 12 standard, I'll continue with the definition only. Okay, so those who know the definition and how to find the values, you can you can see my next videos. But if you don't know anything about the determinant, then please see all my videos from starting. Okay, so in this session, in this presentation, we are going to discuss these 3 points. That is, we are going to define the determinant, then we have some examples, we have some examples, and we will see how to evaluate the value of determinant. Okay, so firstly we will see the definition of a determinant. Now here is the definition, and what a definition says, that a square arrangement of numbers written within a pair of vertical lines which represents a certain sum or product. Okay, so what you get from the definition, that it is a square arrangement. Now this word is very important, that the arrangement should be square. Now what is mean by square? That means the length and breadth must be same. That is the property of square, right? That means you have same length and same breadth. Okay, now what is mean by length, breadth, we will see we will see in the next few slides. So it is a square arrangement. Now up to this slide only remember this word, that is square. Okay, and the next part is the determinant is shown in between two vertical lines. The elements lies within these two vertical lines. Now how it is denoted, see this one. Okay, so this is the notation. The determinants are noted by any capital letters. You can denote it by capital A, capital B, capital C, and so on. And here you will see in these two vertical lines you have element. Now if you see the number of elements, you have total 9 elements over here. Okay, now this one is the general example, so I am taking the general elements. Now this element is small a, and here it is written as 1 1. Okay, so it is read as 1 1. Okay, so this element is read as a1 1. Okay, did you get this part? So this element is a11. Now this one is a12. This one is a13. Now this one is a21, a22, a23, a31, a32, a33. Okay, Now what is that 1 1 1 2 1 3 indicates? Okay, so I'll just tell you in a simple word. Okay, now if you see this element here, you see three horizontal lines. Okay, this one is first one, this one is second one, and this one is third one. Okay, so these horizontal lines we called in a determinant as a row. Okay, what is called it as row? Row means the horizontal lines. And similarly you can see the three vertical lines over here. So this one is the first, this one is the second, and this one is the third. Okay, and these three vertical lines are called as columns. Okay, what they are called as? They are called as column. Now if you see horizontal lines, so you have three horizontal lines, so and horizontal lines are called as rows. So this first horizontal line is a first row, therefore it is noted as R1. Okay, now this second horizontal line is a second row, therefore it is called as R2, and this third horizontal line is third row, therefore it is called as R3. Now similarly the first vertical line is first column, therefore it is called as C1. Now second horizontal line is second column, therefore it is called as C2, and third horizontal line is third vertical line is third column, therefore it is called as third column. Okay, so did you get this part? What is R1, R2, R3 and C1, C2, C3? Now here you see you have three number of rows and three number of columns. Okay, so therefore here it is written as the word order of determinant, and it is shown to be 3 by 3. What is that 3 by 3 means? How it comes? It is number of rows versus cross number of columns. Okay, so what is order of any element? It is row by column. So take number of rows, it is 3, and take number of columns, it is 3. So what is order of this determinant? It is 3 by 3. Okay, so you know now what is mean by order of any determinant. Just take count number of rows and number of columns, and number of row by column will be order of that determinant. Now in the previous slide I told you that just remember the word square. Now here that square comes. Square means I told you that the length and breadth must be same. Now in the determinant you don't have a length and breadth, so in determinant you have to say that the number of columns and number of rows must be same. Okay, so number of row and number of column must be same. So you only have a determinant of same order, that is determinant of order 2 by 2, or determinant of order 3 by 3, or determinant of order 4 by 4, and so on. Okay, so like this only you have a determinant. You don't have a determinant of order like 2 by 3 or 3 by 4 and so on. Okay, now we will see what is that 1 1 1 2 2 1 2 3 means. Okay, now if you see the first element A11, so A is any element, general element. What this 1 1 represent? This 1 1 represent the first one represent the number of row in which this element belongs, and the second one represent the number of column in which this element belongs. So what 1 1 represents? That this element A belongs to first row and first column. Okay, so it is the intersection of first row and first column where this element belongs. Now similarly A12 represent the element of first row and second column. Okay, A13 is first row third column. Similarly A21 is second row first column, second row second column, second row third column. Okay, now for this you have third row first column, third row second column, third row third column. So like this you have a element. Okay, So similarly, this is the example of 3 by 3 determinant. Okay, on the same way you have a 2 by 2. That means you have number of rows as 2 and number of columns as 2. Okay, C1 and C2. Here total number will be 4. This one is A11, A12, A21 and A22. So what is the order of this determinant? 2 by 2. Okay, so in the whole chapter we are going to see two types of determinant, that is order 2 and order 3. Now you can only see that the determinant of order 2, it is not necessary to call the determinant of order 2 by 2 every time, because it is a square. So if you have number of rows as 2, then number of columns must be 2. It can be anything other. Now we will see, we will have a determinant like this. So if you have A as first determinant, that is A11, A12, A21, A22, and the order of this determinant is 2 by 2. Okay, so this one is the 2 by 2 determinant. Then how we can find the value of this determinant? Okay, so the value of this determinant is found out by this way. You have to just make a cross multiplication. Okay, so you have to perform a cross multiplication. That means this element into this element, but in between you have a minus sign, A21 into A12. Okay, so this minus this, but you have to remember order. This element must be first element. Okay, not like opposite one. Okay, so by this way you have to perform the cross multiplication, and what comes out to be the value of this determinant. Okay, we will see example. You have here 2 by 2 determinant. Okay, so you have here you will see we have a determinant 4 minus 3, 2, 5. Now when you read the determinant, read it generally we read it by row wise. So R1 will be your first row and R2 will be second. So how we read the determinant? 4 minus 3, 2, 5. Okay, now here is the solution. Okay, so how we find out the value for this determinant? That is 4 into 5. Okay, here you see 4 into 5. Now minus sign, this minus in sign is in the procedure of determinant. Okay, so minus 2 into minus 3. Here you have 2 into minus 3. So 5 into 4 is 20. Here you have 20. Now this minus and this minus. Okay, these two minus becomes plus over here, and here you have 6. Okay, so what is 20 plus 6? It is 26. Okay, so 26 will be the answer for this determinant. Okay, so what is value of this determinant? It is 26. Now as here we have determinant of order 2, now we have determinant of order 3. So here is the general example for determinant of order 3. Okay, so here you see I am taking a general element, general determinant, and the general element, that is A11, A12, A13. Now what is A11, A12, A13? I told you. Now how to find the value of this determinant? Okay, so see over here, you have A11, A12, A13 as first elements. Okay, so here you have A11 as first one, A12 as second element, and A13 as third element, right? So here is the solution, that means how we can find the value of determinant. Now keep this first element A11. Okay, so here you have A11. Now delete the row and column in which A11 belongs. Okay, so here I delete this row and this column. Now what is remaining is, here it is remaining is the determinant of order 2 by 2. Here you can see it is A22, A23, A32, A33. So I write this as it is, this determinant. Okay, so it is now for the similar for the middle one. Okay, now here we found out value for first one, that is A13. Now similarly for middle one. Now for a second element A12, it comes with minus sign. Remember it. So you have minus 72. For a first element you have a plus sign, then for second you have minus sign, and then you have last for you have plus sign. So plus minus plus. Okay, alternative signs. So a minus a12. Now so as per first you have to cancel the row and the column where the element belongs. So I delete first row and second column. Now what is remaining is a21, a23, a31, a33. Okay, so here you have a determinant remaining. And similarly for last one, that is for third element a13, delete this a1 third column and delete first row. Okay, so if you delete first row and third column, what is remaining is this one is remaining, a12, a22, a32, a31, a32. So here is the remaining one. Okay, now if you expand it, you will get it as, now this one is 2 by 2 determinant, so we will perform cross multiplication, a22 into a33 minus a23 into a33. Now here you have minus a12 as it is. Now here you will perform cross multiplication and you will get this one, and a13 as it is, if you here perform cross multiplication you will get this one. Okay, and here I just combine the plus 1 and minus 1. Okay, because these are general elements. If you have particular elements, you can add and subtract all these elements. Okay, now we will see the example. Okay, so we have one example, that is 2 3 minus 5 7 1 minus 2 minus 3 4 1. Okay, so this here you can have 3 number of rows and 3 number of columns. So what is order for this determinant is 3 by 3. Right, now here is the solution. Okay, so as we have discussed in the previous slide, you have this as first element, this as second element, this as third element. Okay, now keep first element as it is, that is 2 as it is. Now delete the row and column along 2. What is remaining is 1 minus 2 4 1. Okay, here you can see 1 minus 2 4 1. Now the second element with minus sign, here you can see minus 3. Now delete the row and the column in which my 3 belongs. Now what is remaining is 7 minus 2 minus 3 1. Okay, here you can see 7 minus 3 minus 2 minus 3 1, which is remaining. Okay, now for the last one you have plus sign obviously, so here you have plus sign and the element is minus 5 as it is. Now if you delete row and column in which this element belongs, what is remaining is 7 1 minus 3 4 as a determinant. Okay, so if you solve this, now you have 2 by 2 determinant. So here you have to perform cross multiplication. So here you can see the cross multiplication, 1 into 1 is 1. Okay, so here is 1, and 4 into minus 2 is minus 8, but you have one more minus of determinant, so this minus and this minus become plus over here, and 4 into 2 is 8. Now minus 3 as it is, so 7 into 1 is 7 minus 3 into minus 2 will be plus 6. So minus plus becomes minus. Now plus into minus 5 is minus 5. 7 into 4 is 28. Minus 3 into 1 is minus 3, and the minus from the middle, so it will become plus. Now if you add up, you will get minus 140 as your next. So in the next video we will see the remaining examples. Also we will see the what are the properties and what are the applications of a determinant. So when it will be posted, I'll let you know. Till